Hey there, it's Dan Wardrope here from Flexxable. So a few of you that might be new to my channel and are new to watching these type of videos might not know that I actually run, like I teach, but I also run a couple of pay-per-lead agencies, one in the UK and one in the US. And I guess I practice what I preach, right? So which means I've got my finger on the ball with a lot of stuff that goes on. And one thing I'm super excited about that's happening in the US agency at the moment with the offer that we're running over there is that we're getting lead to a calendar appointment ratios of up to 80%. Okay, this is like insane. It's blowing away the market, and it's just blown me away with how we've been able to get that up to 80%. I think in some industries such as solar or whatever, the appointment ratio is good if it's at 20%. Okay, we're able to quadruple that, which is pretty insane. And we use a combination of some nice little software that goes on in the background and a quiz funnel. So it's ad to survey funnel, quiz funnel to calendar page to thank you page. And there's also a go high level system that sits in between the quiz and the calendar page. So people that don't book the calendar are obviously dropped into an automation sequence which gets them to book in. And we're also starting to get to the point where we're employing an appointment setters to mop up the last 20% as well. So we're just going to squeeze the most out of every lead. What we do is we charge the client leads, a cost per lead, and if they order 100 leads, then they'll get roughly 80 appointments, because it's just much cleaner and better to do it that way, because if there's a high proportion of no-shows in the calendar, then they start getting funny or whatever. So we just charge per lead, and it's our job to get the number of calendar appointments up through the roof. And I'm pretty proud of kind of what we built and how it's all working. And it's not quite fully rolled out into my training or whatever, but we are looking for roughly 10 people that really want to improve their appointment rates to be able to come on board and see if they're a good fit and have a chat to Natalie at Flex Digital, who is my right-hand girl. She'll be able to see whether it's a good fit and the offer that you're running is all nice. And if we can put those 10 people together, what we're going to do is I'll get you on some additional calls. It probably won't be with me at this stage, but it will be maybe with my account manager, Graham, and we'll look at the funnels that you've got and what that's looking like and how we can help increase the appointment rate, and also how we can help with the different go high level automations and everything that goes on there. It's not set in stone. It might be a bit bumpy, but I don't want to kind of not tell you about this, because it really is quite important, and it's really going to be a game changer for some of you that are running a lot of volume out there and are doing well in the verticals that you're in, but you just can't get high enough appointment rates. So if you're interested, Natalie at flexdigital.com is my right hand girl. She'll be able to talk you through the process of what that might look like, and then we can see if there's enough people that raise their hands, and if they are, then I can talk to Graham about putting some additional training and one-on-one calls, not one-on-one, probably group calls with those 10 people, in addition to what we offer inside our program. So if that does make sense and you're interested, don't hesitate to get in touch with Natalie. Alrighty, speak soon.